ready for yet another exciting day of football. We are back at Bhubaneswar for match number 28 between former champions Odisha Police and TATA Steel Foundation JODA. Well, day 8 is going to be a very, very important day in context to this tournament. The final day of football before we head off into the playoff stages of this tournament. Therefore, it is imperative to win this game if you're either team to increase your chances of getting into that Super League. Super League being refers to the playoffs. The players take their photos taken one more time. This time all together with the referees. The two captains will make their way to the center to start of side. It's Odisha Police in the red and black kits. On the left side, their captain Parbati Kujur. She has done an impeccable job throughout the tournament, giving the team momentum. As I said before, they are former champions, so you better expect champions' behavior from them. On the other end, though, Tata Steel Foundation, new team. But before that, let's take a look at the starting 11 for Odisha Police. Manju Ganju, the goalkeeper, Shranjali Panda, Susmita Tanti, Satyabhati Kadia, Premsila Lagoon, Manisha Naik, Malati Munda, Kamini Munda, Parbati Kujur, Arti Amira Kadia, and Saspita Baharai. The players of Odisha Police, they will be, as I mentioned earlier, in the red and black kits. And so will the substitutes for this historic team. Now let's take a look at Tata Steel Foundation, TSF's starting lineup. It's Ananya Biswas back at goal, Chitra Hembram, Manjumunda Sita Pingwa, Sambari Banara, Pushpa Munda, Rasmita Laguri, Barsha Mahakut, who's the captain, who's out there for the toss, Neetu Patra, Rani Munda, and Subhadra Naik. I must mention that Tata Steel Foundation have got good bench strength as well. Seema Munda, Saspita Malik, Sanjay Munda, and all the other players in the substitute section are also very well capable. But as of now, they'll play with the starting 11 as the ref blows the whistle. We are underway with match number 28 of the 2026 Odisha Women's League. It is Odisha Police who get us going. Tata Steel Foundation managed to get the ball back. But one thing that I noticed in Tata Steel Foundation's game before, which was against Tarini Football Academy, TFA, was that they were giving TFA too many chances to attack. Essentially, there were a lot of holes in the defense. So it'll be interesting to see whether those holes are fixed, whether the defense is more organized, because that could play a huge factor in the outcome of this game. But for now, it is Odisha Police who'll get the first set piece in the form of a throw-in, but team in maroon with the throw-in. Try to be aggressive with it, and well, they'll get another throw-in to help their chances of scoring a goal early on. Like I've said before multiple times this tournament, early goals help not only building confidence, building momentum, building pressure on the defense. Basically, it impacts the game quite a bit. So whichever team scores first surely does and will have the upper hand in this game. Tata Steel Foundation, though they've struggled to score goals, they'll look to break that trend after this game, or in this game. Odisha Police, on the other hand, look quite lively here. Number 9 steaming in, passed it to the left flank. Number 12 surely gets in the cross. It's gone to number 5, left foot shot into the hands of Ananya Biswas. She didn't have a great game last time around, but she started off on the right foot, which is great to see for if you're a Tata Steel Foundation fan. The team in blue now charging forwards, trying to create some momentum on that right side. Unable to do so, they push back, and now they've conceded possession. Odisha Police once again tossing the ball forwards. But this defense is much better compared to last time and the time before from Tata Steel Foundation. They are more organized and they feel, well, I wouldn't say zero pressure, but it feels like they're playing with zero pressure. Though they haven't quite had the upper hand when it comes to possession these first 3 minutes, their defense has looked quite good. So now they try to play it forward now, Tata Steel Foundation, but once again losing out the ball at the halfway line, or region around the halfway line. That certainly hasn't improved for the team in blue, but if we look at the positives, this team has only gotten better as this tournament's progressed. But here come Odisha Police throwing across. Goes high and it goes wide, unfortunately for the team in, well, maroon. Will be the first goal kick for Tata Steel Foundation. Now, what can this team do? They previously tried kicking it in and trying to find the right person instead of building momentum or building the attack from defense to offense. Didn't quite work out for them that time round. They're trying it again. The ball goes out this time. It'll throw and executed by Odisha Police on point. They have the ball, but it's good to see Tata Steel Foundation being a lot more sound defensively to start this game. Definitely not allowing Odisha Police to create comfortable opportunities to score goals just yet. There's a team in maroon play it in all the way to the right side. Not able to hold their possession, and Tata Steel Foundation take it away. Number 10 tries to get it past. Number 21 defender goes out for a throw-in. So far, positive 5 minutes for Odisha Police. They have had majority possession and they've created more opportunities. They've had one shot on target, so I think they should be proud of, and they're trying to go for more here. Number 17, number 12, the cat, penetrating the defense, throws in across, overran. She gets the ball back for her team, puts in a shot, off the post, and into the hands of Ananya Biswas. A great attacking opportunity from Malati Munda, but what a strike this is. You talk about top bids, that wasn't far off. But unfortunately for Malati Munda, it does fall short on this occasion, or does fall short this occasion. She's going to have to try again. The ball goes out for a throw in now to Tata Steel Foundation. Breaks up some of that Odisha Police momentum. These occasional throw-ins do disrupt how the game's being played by Odisha Police. Might even put them out of their element. Maybe a little angry. A little grumpy, if you will. So far, they look calm, collected, and they're looking still for that first goal. Team in red trying to drive in once more. Gone to number 7 as they try to play it out to the right. Arati being stopped. They managed to get possession back. I think a sloppy pass there from player number 3, Susmita Tanti. Will give the ball back to Tata Steel Foundation. Attempted long throw in. Goes out in favour of Odisha Police. Team in red take a throw in. Can they keep possession? No, they cannot. Tata Steel Foundation take it away. But they've given it back almost instantly to the team in maroon. I think they're still going to have it driving into the penalty box. Maybe a little bit too much there from Manisha Naik. And it goes straight into the hands of Ananya Biswas. Good pass by the goalkeeper of Tata Steel Foundation, but a handball, I think, was called by the referee in favour of Odisha Police. As they play it forward, number 12 has to make a huge run. Not being able to do so will be a throw-in for... Or not be a throw-in, it'll be a goal kick for Tata Steel Foundation. But you can definitely see the improvement of Tata Steel Foundation. They're being better defensively compared to the previous game. Nandya Biswas, their main goalkeeper, she's improved as well. Quite a bit. Giving away a few rogue passes here and there. And now that one pass on target might give her a bit more confidence to do the same in the future. Tata Steel Foundation now get a free kick from a handball. Played quite a long way in, goes out. Will go out in favour of the team in blue. Can Tata Steel Foundation get something going here? TSF didn't quite get too many attacking opportunities in the other game. They got about here, and then they were stopped by Tony Football Academy, similar to what Odisha Police have done right now. In terms of shots on target, didn't really get them in their previous encounter, or their previous fixture, as this time, once again, Ananya Biswas, being good goalkeeper that she is, plays it straight, or trusts her instincts, comes forward, plays it soundly to the defender. But still OP ball, the Odisha Police ball, now on the right side. Arati tries to drive in, but the referee calls a foul in favour of Odisha Police. 10 minutes into this game. And although Odisha Police have had majority possession, they haven't quite been able to find the first goal, or even to find a goal. So we're still tied at 0-0, but still got a whole lot of football to be played, and a lot can change in these next 80 minutes of football. Odisha Police playing it out to the left flank, maybe a little bit too much on that pass. They'll give the ball back to Tata Steel Foundation. The women in blue have done quite well when it comes to preventing really good Odisha Police opportunities in this game. Well, they have conceded 2 shots on target, but it's definitely better than their previous game. And I've said this before in this tournament, more than about the team winning in these things, player improvement will be more valuable. because these tournaments are for players to build their confidence, to build their footballing abilities. It's not to only win, although winning is a key part of it. And Odisha Police will love to get a goal up front. And they don't. Blocked by the defense of Tata Steel Foundation. It was a really good strike from Odisha Police, but it goes out for what will be a corner for the team in maroon. First corner of the game, but that was a real attacking opportunity. Another shot on target for Odisha Police. This time a learn of a corner, but definitely that shot was worthy of going in. I can almost say that the goal is coming. It is impossible to stop if you Tata Steel Foundation, but what you can do is be better offensively and get goals on the offensive front. But here come Odisha Police with the corner. Went out quite wide there. Wasn't the best. They'll still keep the ball. They'll still put in a cross. Goes wide. And it will be a goal kick for Tata Steel Foundation, but a huge attacking opportunity for Odisha Police there, given up by Tata Steel Foundation. Like I was saying earlier, this tournament is majorly for players' improvement. It's tournaments like, well, it's games for India and for big clubs that matter. These ones matter too, but more than winning, you have to improve in these tournaments to be seen, to be noticed, and to well be scouted, if you will, by major academies and major football teams. And winning with those teams is what counts most. I'm pretty sure these players all know that, but their main focus as of now will be to win. Tata Steel Foundation driving in. This is a good opportunity for the team in blue. But it's saved by the goalkeeper, Manju Ganju. Number one does a great job there, taking the ball away from the team in blue. Almost thought that Rashmita Laguri would have a chance at scoring a goal there. It was a genuine opportunity. But alas, the shot saved by the goalkeeper. Now that gives the opportunity back to Odisha Police maybe to do something on the offensive front. They got close the previous time. They're gonna get closer this time, surely. On the left side, having room to throw in a cross. But it goes straight into the hands of Ananya Biswas once more. Maybe, just maybe. Player number 12, Malati Munda, gave herself a little bit too much room, if you will, to work something out. That wasn't good to see if you're an Odisha Police fan, but what's also not good to see is the fact that Malati Munda is, well, not Malati Munda, one of the players, I think that was the captain, was down for Odisha Police, Prabhati Kujur, but seems to be doing all right now. She's going to go back to the defense as Odisha Police earn a free kick. Team in maroon. Toss it in. Went quite low. It's gone to number 18. Can she get the ball back in time? Not quite. But it will be a throw in. They take it quickly. And they'll get another throw in. Definitely there. Anima Kadia. Gotta think she had a chance. They've got to put that behind them now. They've got to focus on the next attacking opportunity. They haven't quite done that, and TSF take it away. Or do they? Who's got the ball? It's Odisha Police. Little error at the halfway line. We've seen a whole lot of that from TATA Steel Foundation throughout this tournament. That's something that they still have to work on, most certainly, as a whole team. And this is incredibly important now that you work on your weaknesses, because all it takes really for a dam to fall is just one weak spot, if you will. Weaknesses make you vulnerable. And if you're TATA Steel Foundation, you've got to learn to be a little less vulnerable at the halfway line. Make yourself a pioneer of being momentum builders, essentially, if you're TATA Steel Foundation. But if you're Odisha Police, you've got to work on getting that first goal. And here's a good opportunity. Number 9, maybe. Not to be for Manisha Naik. Good defense and good goalkeeping from TATA Steel Foundation. That has been reliable throughout the first 18 or so minutes of this game for the team in blue. They'll get it thrown as well to add to that mini victory, if you will. But most certainly the way that they've played defensively so far to prevent all those goals, the goalkeeping, the blocks, even sometimes the pressure. That pressure leading to attacks on the other side. You've got to really commend them for doing things like that. This time they'll get a throw in their opponent's halves. They haven't really gotten this opportunity too many times. But they'll get one now. They'll look to make the best use of this throw in. Still there to be won that the throw in, but in the end, Odisha Police take it away. Or do they? Yes, they do. Team in maroon now driving to the other side, just like they've done most this game, playing it to the left. Malati Munda has to do some amount of work to get there. She does get there and she plays it forward. This is a much better opportunity for Odisha Police, but the cross is once again off its mark. And I think this time it actually was deflected by a TATA Steel Foundation player, so it'll be a corner for the team in red for Odisha Police. Once again, since it's on that left side, it will be taken by Satyabati Kadir, number 5. Last corner wasn't too great, went out quite wide. This one, a lot straighter, a lot where it needed to be. Number 3 takes a shot way above the goalpost. And it will be a goal kick for TATA Steel Foundation. But that is what you want to see, a much better corner. And I thought that Manisha Naik, in all that mess inside the box, could maybe get ahead to it. Maybe direct it in, but it was headed out by Odisha Police. But here, by TATA Steel Foundation, but here, team in maroon have a chance to get there first. They'll get a corner of an unforced error. Manjimunda, player who touched the ball last, as Sakyabati Kadia. Well, she didn't take the corner. The corner was in fact taken by number 12, Malati Munda. But the cross came in, and it came in a little too far. And really that shift that they had to have in mindset from corner to get the ball back to score, I don't think that worked out for Odisha Police there on that occasion. And so the ball will once again go to Tata Steel Foundation. Oh, the ref instructs Nanya Biswas to take that goal kick again, which she does. Tata Steel Foundation do still have possession as they play it in, experiencing lots of pressure from Odisha Police, a real top team. Odisha Police, like I mentioned earlier, they've won this tournament once before. They've come to the final on 2 other occasions. They are looking for more in this tournament, but won't be able to do it this time round, though. A goal kick, or a throw in, I should say, for Tata Steel Foundation. Team in blue trying to take it long. Doesn't quite work out. They've given the ball back. And honestly, I feel like sometimes with the throw ins, what we've seen throughout this tournament is a trend, and it is that throw ins are meant to be taken long. That's something that I don't quite think is right. I think you can take a throw in defensively and come away with it anyways, because now it's giving Odisha Police the opportunity to score. Don't do it this time around, they'll get another throw in, but most certainly, I guess you could take the throw in a bit more defensively, work with it, try to build momentum if you're Tata Steel Foundation, because definitely just throwing it in doesn't seem to be quite working out for them as take the ball back from Odisha Police, who did have a good attacking opportunity there, could make the best use of it. But once again, it will be a throw into the team in Maroon. They've got a whole lot of throw-ins this game. But surprisingly limited amount of fouls in these first 24 minutes for both these teams, really, which is good to see. You kind of want to see clean football on most occasions instead of the football where the players keep flopping around, trying to draw fouls, trying to trick the referee. This is a lot more pure, and this is what you want to see if you're a football fan. As we reach the 25-minute mark, neither team has scored. Odisha Police have gotten close on, I'm pretty sure, 3 occasions, but they haven't quite been able to find that all-important breakthrough just yet. They're being patient, they're waiting, and their quest to build momentum this time, well, they'll get another throw-in. That's been a constant throughout this game. For Odisha Police. But this time they take the ball away without having a throw-in from Tata Steel Foundation, and they play it to the other side, but the team in blue come away with the possession. Number 6 trying to drive in, plays it out to a teammate. They'll still have the ball in an attacking position. Number 6 with a cross into the hands of Manju Ganju. A great scoring opportunity there for Tata Steel Foundation, I should say. But just not enough. Just barely missing the mark, Tata Steel Foundation, but that surely has to be considered their best opportunity. The way that they were able to utilize Odisha Police's error and really just take control has to be commended on Tata Steel Foundation, a team that hasn't quite been able to attack their opponents most this tournament, but from creating opportunities, they've got to focus on defending opportunities as Odisha Police get back on offense. This team can be hard to stop. And just when I said that they can be hard to stop, well, they're making themselves hard to stop. They find their first goal of the game. A beautiful long range strike from Susmita Tanti. And she's given a team the, well, I wouldn't call it early, but the first goal, the first breakthrough of the game. And then let's take a look at a strike then. It is spot on, a long, long way behind the penalty box. It's always tough to hit the point when you're in that sort of situation, but she hit the mark with height and with distance, and she definitely passed the test with flying colors. But here comes Tata Steel Foundation as they try now to find their first goal. It should be a goal kick, that one. And yes, it is called a goal kick in favor of Odisha Police, but there is finally a change on the scoreboard. It is Odisha Police 1, Tata Steel Foundation 0. Now Odisha Police taking all the time in the world to get the ball to the goalkeeper, Manjuganju. But the question is more than Odisha Police gaining confidence from this goal. How much confidence will Tata Steel Foundation have lost because they were doing quite good up until that moment. And here, in an opportunity for the second, number 5 scores the second. Just when I was talking about how much that first goal would have impacted them, turns out it impacted them quite a bit. They concede their second here. Odisha Police taking a 2-goal lead. Good cross from number 41, Susmita Behera. Play straight, Sitate Pati Kdia. All she had to do, well, it was tough to do though. She had to negotiate against 3 defenders and a goalkeeper, but she positioned it to perfection. And less than 30 minutes into this football game, Odisha Police have taken a 2-0 lead. Just like Odisha Police have taken a 2-0 lead, both these teams and the referees will take a drinks break as we hit the 30-minute mark. It's been exciting football. There have been attacks on both sides, but there's been one clear dominant winner of these first 30 minutes, and it has been Odisha Police. Heading into the first drinks break, it is Odisha Police 2, Tata Steel Foundation 0. Back from the drinks break, Tata Steel Foundation just crumbling under pressure now. Odisha Police, all the time in the world, across the ball in, but still managing to butcher that attacking opportunity there. They won't mind it too much. They do have that two-goal lead, that two-goal cushion, and they've done well defensively too. Tata Steel Foundation take a goal kick. It's gone straight to Odisha Police, and the shot comes in, goes wide. Doesn't touch the goalkeeper, but here, number 5, Satyabadi Kadia, with another opportunity to score, this time not being able to pull it off. But one thing that I still don't understand is why on earth are they taking sub kicks here? Tata Steel Foundation, and Anya Biswas has played quite good throughout the entire course of this game. The first goal, she couldn't have stopped. She wasn't the right height to stop that, and she couldn't quite jump as high to save that goal. And the second one, well, really, it was a well-positioned shot, bottom binned. So I don't really blame her for not saving those. Those are really tough to save, even if you're a professional at the game. And she's had quite a nice day, actually. Her goal kicks have been quite nice. She's made a couple saves for the team. But by having a sub kick on, it's actually ruining Tata Steel Foundation's momentum, and it's actually giving the ball away to Odisha Police, which at this point in the game could be crucial. The lead's already at 2-0. They can't afford the lead becoming 3-0, 4-0, even 5-0. It just cannot happen for Tata Steel Foundation. And I will say, even the opportunities they're getting on the offensive front isn't quite necessarily the best opportunities for the team in blue, as just as I talk about Tata Steel Foundation getting opportunities. Team in blue will get a free kick. I think there was a bit of pulling hairs there. Don't quite know who did it, but what I do know is it will be a free kick for Tata Steel Foundation, taking it a long way in, headed away by Odisha Police. The team in maroon can slow things down. Tata Steel Foundation will primarily look to get back on defense and, well, not really challenge offensive, not really challenge the ball on offense. But here come Odisha Police, or do they throw in for Tata Steel Foundation there? Now a throw in for Odisha Police, taken in quite nicely by the team in maroon. There's space all the way over on the right side, played straight to Malati Munda. Thinks about taking a shot, a huge deflection of Tata Steel Foundation's defense. They have the ball somehow on offense now. Number 9, trying to get past the defender, almost plays the perfect pass to number 10, but just not to be for the team in blue. They are close, but not close enough. Odisha Police, here they come. Susmita Tanti plays it out to Malati Munda. Now the team in maroon playing it back. Number 7, she can play it to the other side, to the left side, but a weak pass might give possession back to Tata Steel Foundation. Not quite. Ball goes out for a throw-in for an Odisha Police throw-in. And the team in maroon take it with little to no difficulty. Tata Steel Foundation on the back foot 37 minutes in. Odisha Police are playing a lot of defensive football, now trying to level it up to offensive football, but it hasn't quite worked out. In fact, it's Tata Steel Foundation with the ball, but they can't hold on to it once more. It's always the same problem. They're not able to be as aggressive as they need to be on offense to score it. You can see that once again, they got the ball back, but they weren't able to do what these guys are doing right now. You can see that the amount of space and the amount of aggression applied there by Munda surpasses literally everything Tata Steel Foundation have done as the shot goes through the crossbar. Satyabati Kadia, what have you done? Well, first of all, Tata Steel Foundation's defense, I was talking about how they've gotten better. That was a crucial error, or almost turned out to be a crucial error at least. Almost cost them a third goal at this point. That could be the game. I'm saying that purely because they're not getting enough aggressive opportunities to work something out as of now. They're not being able to attack the way the Odisha Police are attacking right now. Here comes the cross into the hands of Ananya Biswas. Most certainly, after that first goal was scored, a lot of confidence has dropped for Tata Steel Foundation. They haven't quite played the same way ever since that goal came around for Odisha Police. They're making tiny errors which could cascade into an avalanche at this point. Odisha Police getting away from the opposition. They can't quite score. Can they keep possession? Not being able to do that either. It will be Tata Steel Foundation with the ball. Now, what can they do? Can they push forwards? Can they finally penetrate the defense? Play some aggressive football? Now, the answer is no. Odisha Police have done quite brilliantly on the defensive end. They're managing right now. They're managing to hold off any attack Tata Steel Foundation throws at them, however weak or however strong they may be. While doing all of that, they are being quite prolific on the offensive side as well, which is quite good to see from Odisha Police. They are former champions. They haven't won, though, for quite some time. They won all the way back during COVID season. It's good to see them performing at the level that they normally play at once more. Odisha Police, though, they get a free kick once again. Playing it in. It's quite a nice free kick, but it hasn't quite hit the mark. They'll get the ball back. They'll play it all the way to the right side. Across its entrance, just meets a Behera there, though. Way off the mark, and they'll give the ball back to Tata Steel Foundation. They once again opt for a sub kick, and once again there's an error on the sub kick. Oh, you've seen turnover of possession normally. This time they turn it over with a throw in. How costly will this be? Number 3 strikes the ball in, goes straight to Nanya Biswas, or does it? Took a bit of saving that one, but the goalkeeper does get the job done. Which really is what she's supposed to do as of now. Doesn't matter how the save comes, she's just got to get it done. She's got to keep a team in it, but it's looking a lot unlikely now. It's looking a lot unlikely now for Tata Steel Foundation. Malitsi Munda, she's been running around a lot today, putting in a lot of hard work to get a team in a good position, and she finally gets her first goal of the game. But let's take a look at this then. Beautifully crafted pass. Oh, first of all, you've got to give credit where it's due. Satyabati Kadia with beautiful court vision, being able to thread a needle, if you will, with that pass to Malati Munda. That effort. And still, Malati Munda, she had to get that finish on point, and she was able to do exactly that. She had 2 defenders and a goalkeeper on her, but she still got the job done. That's what matters sometimes. You've got to be on the top of your game. Even when you get good opportunities like that, you may still miss because of the pressure. But she stayed on top of it. She got the outcome. Now, well, as it stands, heading into halftime, it's Odisha Police 3, Tata Steel Foundation 0. Well, if you ask me who the winners are of this first half, I think there are 2 answers to this one. The first one being Odisha Police, their entire team has stepped it up to another level. They've played good defense, they've played good attack. The goalkeeper didn't really have to get involved as well, so I guess that's a win for her. She's just doing absolutely nothing for most of the game. And the other winner, I must say, has to be Tata Steel Foundation's goalkeeper, Ananya Biswas, who had a horrendous last game against Tarni Football Academy. Now she's put that behind her, and she's definitely stepped it up a notch. But the losers have got to be the other 10 people playing on Tata Steel Foundation. They just haven't done what's expected of them on offense and on defense. And it's costing them right now. It is costing them 3 goals. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've hit the 45-minute mark in this football game. But the half will play on until minute 47. So 2 minutes have been added on to play. A Tata Steel Foundation with an attacking opportunity. Blocked by the defense. What a block from Odisha Police. Think that was Susmita Tanti who got the block job, but what an absolute block. Couldn't have done it better. Susmita Tanti. She didn't allow number 15, Nita Patra, to put up a shot. Make sure that the scoreline stays 3-0 here at Capital Football Arena. Well, we're reaching the dying minutes then of this first half. Dying seconds, I should say. We're in the final minute. Minute 47. Tata Steel Foundation looked like they could have an opportunity there, but not quite being able to finish it off. They've won the ball back and they have about 14 seconds to make some magic happen, though. Tata Steel Foundation. They still have possession. Nita Patra plays it forward to number 10, I think, who's been caught offside. So I think the referee will allow one kick, and that will be halftime. The players should surely start getting ready for halftime, start reflecting on what's happened in this half. If you're Odisha Police, there's really not much that you have to improve. As the referee blows the whistle indicating halftime, Tata Steel Foundation have got a lot of work to do if they want to come back in this game. They're 3-0 down heading into halftime. They've been outplayed on by Odisha Police in almost every single aspect in this first half. So a confirmation of the score at halftime then, ladies and gentlemen. It is Odisha Police 3, Tata Steel Foundation JODA 0. They are currently leading the scoreline by quite a convincing margin. They're leading by 3 goals to nil. Once they're in possession, we can finally get underway with this second half. With a change of sides now, it's Tata Steel Foundation kicking from left to right, and Odisha Police will be kicking from right to left. But here comes Tata Steel Foundation with an opportunity. Number 10 still has the ball. Can't get it in. That is the best opportunity Tata Steel Foundation have had all game. They haven't had too many opportunities, but they are looking a lot more lively the second half, which is great to see. They've had majority of the possession so far. We're only a minute in, but they've played quite nicely. They've created an attack. They just haven't been able to finish it off, though. The finishing needs just a little more work, you've got to think, from Tata Steel Foundation, JODA. It's good to see them taking the go big, go home approach, Tata Steel Foundation. They're 3-0 down after one half. There's not much they can do except just being aggressive and pushing for goals at this very moment, and that is exactly what they're trying to do. They've gotten multiple opportunities, not as much as the Odisha Police. They have been quite passive when it comes to attacking, so suddenly seeing them come alive, it is good to see. You can see they're making sure that Odisha Police are a whole lot less organized on their offense. Whereas they are pushing forwards for goal. Number 10. Blocked. Actually tackled by number 14, Kamini Munda. She hasn't really done too much this game. She hasn't had to do much this game. But that is a crucial tackle for Odisha Police. Just imagine the impact that would have for Tata Steel Foundation to find their first goal of the game at this very moment. Well, they still have an opportunity now to score. Or do they? The ball's cleared away by Odisha Police. TSF still have the possession though. But as they drive in, this seems to be promising, or is it? Number 70 just couldn't quite get where she needed to be quick enough. That gives the ball back to Manju Ganju, the Odisha Police goalkeeper. But Odisha Police now the team that looks lively. They come forwards. They know now at this point that their 3-0 lead is no good. They're trying to go for more. Lost out initially, but number 12, Malati Munda, she's managed to get the ball back. Has to go for a cross. It's perfect. Here comes the shot, blocked by the defense and saved by the goalkeeper. Nanya Biswas once again there to support the team. She realized that the momentum is going the way of Tata Steel Foundation at the moment, and she's got to keep it up. She's done well there, but how much longer is momentum going to be on Tata Steel Foundation side? Because here comes Odisha Police playing it forward. Number 12 with a cheeky little move. She puts it across Malati Munda. Hasn't quite gone in, but Odisha Police still have the ball. Long ranger attempt. It's in target. It's on target. Doesn't quite go in, and it's cleared away by Tata Steel Foundation. And a little error gives the ball now to number 10, Basha Mahakud. Plays it forward for Rashmi Laguri. Laguri trying to press forwards, not working out. Odisha Police's defense looks very, very sloppy in the second half. Hasn't been what it was in the first half. They'll get a throw in. But certainly, it's not the same. I think that's all because of the pressure being applied by TATA Steel Foundation, but they would certainly do a whole lot better by scoring a goal right now to take some of that pressure off. Number 41, trying to keep the ball in. Saswita Behera, though, unable to do so. Will be a goal kick. Going like a goal pass. Here comes the real kick. And once again, I do not understand this. I've said this throughout the game. They do not need to go for sub kicks. The sub kicks are clearly not working out. They're just ways to turn over possession and allow for things like these happen. You can see now Odisha Police driving in, trying to shoot the ball into the goal, but it's saved by Ananya Biswas. And this is exactly what Tata Steel Foundation should do defensively, but more than that, just they should avoid going for the sub kicks overall because things can't get much worse than this. Surely not. I think they could just trust Ananya Biswas to do her job, which is not only to save balls, but to kick balls in as well. To change momentum. Goal kicks haven't quite worked out, but they've got to put that behind them now, and they've got to start focusing on scoring goals. They have possession. They play it forwards, a long way forwards. And a long way forwards, straight to Parvati Kujar. But is there a little twist in the story now? A little turnover from Odisha Police, a little gift to Tata Steel Foundation, maybe not quite taken care of by the defence. Odisha Police. But the ball just playing it defensively now, not really rushing into anything. Taking their time as they should. Their main motive now to Odisha Police, it shouldn't be to score goals. More than scoring goals, it's about slowing things down, stopping the momentum, and really just prevent Tata Steel Foundation from scoring overall. That's got to be their main mission. I'm pretty sure that's what the coach is yelling at as well. But scoring goals will be hugely helpful in doing that, as they might get an opportunity here. Sasmita Behera driving in. Someone managed to keep possession of the ball, but Odisha Police not being able to finish it off there. But here's a good opportunity. Number 5. Can she get there before Anandya Biswas? The answer to that question is no. Sakyabati Kadia just a few feet off there from beating the goalkeeper. Ball goes out on the other side for a throw in. Tata Steel Foundation throw in. This is where things are starting to get a little messy for Odisha Police. They've gotten the ball back this time round quite comfortably. but it hasn't quite happened the entire time. And another sloppy pass leads to Tata Steel Foundation having the ball, dribbling in. Here comes the pass. The shot into the hands of Manju Ganju. They really looked like they had an opportunity there. A little mistake from Odisha Police. This is what they've got to release. And although I said a goal wouldn't necessarily be the thing that they wanted the most, I think a goal will definitely be the thing that they want the most to slow things down, as they'll get a corner now to help their chances of doing exactly that. Corner from the left side, once again, it'll be, I'm pretty sure, looking at previous instances, it will be Malati Munda taking the corner, play number 12. She's been prolific for Odisha Police so far, scoring their third goal, being a huge part of the team's success in this game. How will they treat the score? It seems as if she's going to pass it to Sakyabati Munda, which she does, who passes straight back to her. Now she's going to go in for a cross, saved by the goalkeeper, out of position. There's nobody there to take an immediate shot. And Odisha Police have given up possession on this occasion. A real opportunity there to get a forward to stop the momentum of Tata Steel Foundation overall. They weren't able to do it on that occasion. Team in blue take it away. As long as they're 3-0 down, Tata Steel Foundation, I reckon they're feeling quite nice. They feel a lot more comfortable. And just a goal here for Odisha Police will throw them off the rails. And that's why Odisha Police are trying everything they can, every trick in the book to try and get this fourth goal. Because suddenly, if Tata Steel Foundation do end up getting on the board, getting a goal, that could really set back Odisha Police. They think heading into halftime, they've played great football. They have. But in the second half, they'll feel like something's dropped off, that something hasn't quite clicked. And that might lead them to conceding, losing focus. All it takes is, at this point, one goal to either ruin the game or to build momentum in this game, or to regain momentum in this game. And I said ruin the game as in ruin Odisha Police's chances of victory. But it's hustling for the ball now. Odisha Police get on top of it as if now. Still got a whole lot of work to do. It's 3-0 lead, yes. But we've got 30 minutes of football to play. And anything can happen in these 30 minutes of football. So to Steel Foundation take a throw and it goes straight to Rashmi, who plays it out to her teammates immediately. Ooh, but they got cross up with the ball there. Getting lost while dribbling the ball, falling over. And overall, it does end up giving possession to Odisha Police. Team in Maroon still trying to find their first breakthrough this second half. But I've got to say, I think I've got to bring it up right now. Football is a weird sport. You're up by a significant margin, or what should be considered to be a significant margin. You're up 3-0. Yet it still feels as if the scoreline is just 1-0. You barely have an advantage. That's what it feels like if you're Odisha Police fan, because here comes Tata Steel Foundation putting it across. It's not the greatest. Goes straight to the defender. They'll have a take two, and this time it's a lot closer. Picked up my man Giganju. Plays it straight on to Malati Munda, but that was an attacking opportunity for Tata Steel Foundation. That is what they're looking for. But all the bloom for Tata Steel Foundation in this second half, there is a bit of gloom. That is, they have not improved their finishing. Their finishing is really what's preventing this first goal. And the finishing is exactly what's given Odisha Police what will be, oh, well, I was about to say their fourth goal, but it's a good strike from the team in maroon. It goes barely wide. And it will be a corner for Odisha Police. But the finishing, I must say, is exactly what's given Odisha Police their 3-0 lead. All of their goals, whether it came off planned attacks or it came off pressured defenses, they all involved proper finishing. And that's where Odisha Police made a difference. That's why they're up front. One thing that certainly has to improve it for Odisha Police, however, is their corner taking. It hasn't been the best this game. There's been one corner which was put in straight into the box, but apart from that, haven't really been too many attacking opportunities off corners. So Odisha Police, that's certainly something they've got to work on, because some teams in this tournament are genuinely looking like Arsenal. They are on it when it comes to set pieces and corners. Odisha, the Sports Odisha, Nita Football Academy, just to name a few, they are all on top when it comes to set pieces. They utilize them well, which means if Odisha Police want any chance or want to give themselves any chance of winning this year's tournament, they are going to have to be set piece masters by the time we reach the super group stages, which I think I should highlight at this point of the tournament. What is the super group stage? Oh, those of you watching at home wondering, what is this new thing? Well, it's basically similar to what we have at the T20 World Cup, if you will. So basically, teams are divided into two groups, 10 teams, two groups, Group A, Group B. They play each other, and then we get the top two teams from each group battling it against each other over the course of 5 days, with breaks in between. And so the games will be played until the 12th of June, where we will finally crown a champion, Odisha's champion. For the past 2 years, it has been Nita Football Academy. But the way Sports Odisha and some of the teams are playing right now, that could be prone to change. Nita Football Academy themselves are playing like champions, but there most certainly is some amount of competition they're going to have to face in order to overcome them this time round. Odisha Police still with the ball, still trying to push forwards for their fourth. So they've been trying to get for the entirety of the second half as they play it in. Number 41's right there. Number 41's there with the shot, but it just doesn't go in for Odisha Police. It will be a corner for the team in red from the right side this time round. So a little different compared to the corners that we've had from the left side. Could this be the opportunity that Odisha Police needed? Because they haven't got a single corner, I don't think, from the right side the entire day. This could be exactly what the team need right now. A set piece, a different kind of set piece to ultimately change their fate, because we played for about 20 minutes this this half, and a team that scored 3 goals in the previous one hasn't quite been able to find the breakthrough in this half. And that's just purely because of the pressure to score, purely because of the pressure to remain on top. But does the new corner really improve their chances of winning this game? Well, it takes time off the clock, so I guess it does. But when it comes to does it actually work out, I don't think it did. And Tata Steel Foundation do manage to take the ball away as they kick it in. I think it's a good pass all the way to the left side. Who can get there first? Number 20 with, I think, a really, really good slide tackle, making sure that Tata Steel Foundation still remain at 0 goals. I think on this occasion, though, she might have done a little too much. There's a free kick has been called in favour of Tata Steel Foundation. Could this be what the team in blue desperately needed? I said they have it with the greatest at finishing, and this could change it for them. This could change their fate. Players are in position. The goalkeeper's in position. The ref's in position. She blows the whistle. Here comes the free kick. Up high into the hands of Manju Ganju. Free kick on target, which is good to see from Tata Steel Foundation. A shot on target, but it did go straight into the hands of Manju Ganju on this occasion. Safe hands she's had throughout this tournament. Manju Ganju, and she's showing us why she is, well, one of the best goalkeepers in this tournament. She's been prolific throughout for Odisha Police. And overall, she's one of the main reasons that we're here still. Did take a little bit of goalkeeping masterclass to make sure that Tata Steel Foundation didn't quite get back into the game. So as much as the offense was responsible for Odisha Police's success in the first half, the defense and the goalkeeping is keeping the team in it in this second half. We've still got 20 minutes of football to be played. 20 minutes plus stoppage time. That's still plenty of time for Tata Steel Foundation to score. Here comes Liguri trying to cross it in, but it goes straight once again to Manju Ganju. The ball, just like it is on most occasions, has been directed away from Tata Steel Foundation back to Odisha Police. Tata Steel Foundation, though, trying to get it back from Odisha Police. Are they successful in doing so? The answer is not quite. Odisha Police still have the ball. They'll still have it in the form of a throw-in, but an important slide tackle from Tata Steel Foundation there might was that slight tackle a bit of failure might have led to Odisha Police's fourth. Overall, the first half was quite demoralizing for Tata Steel Foundation, but this second half is giving them a lot of hope and well, basically showing them how much they've improved as a team over the course of this entire tournament. They didn't quite start on the right foot, and they were sort of in a bad place, losing quite a lot. And although they're losing now, they're losing better. They're losing as a team that has improved. And maybe with a little bit more work, they can come back next year, and they can contest for the Odisha Women's League Cup. Odisha Police have done well to hold off Tata Steel Foundation for 71 whole minutes. They did this by being aggressive offensively in the first half and being sound defensively in the second half. But really, Tata Steel Foundation have done a whole lot better than some of their other games. They've improved as a team, which is sort of the main point of this tournament to improve to improve football amongst the women of Odisha to help them play for the country. But as Odisha Police get a great chance at scoring a goal, the kick goes high and the kick goes wide. Once again, Odisha Police. This time they had a great opportunity. I think that was Saspita Behera, number 41, who had the chance to put it in the back of the net, being unable to do so, giving away the position to Tata Steel Foundation. Results in a goal kick, but the goal kick does go out, so be a throw-in now for Odisha Police. Odisha Police, surely not offside. Here comes a cross. It's gone out wide. There's no one there to kick it in immediately. Sakyapati Kedia tried to cross it in. I think to play number 13, it was a substitute for this one, Shansi Murmu. She was unable to do so, so that results in a throw-in, or a goal kick, rather, for Tata Steel Foundation. Now the ball goes the other way. Can Tata Steel Foundation finally get a goal? The answer is still no. Odisha Police are holding off the attack quite nicely. Well, a gentle reminder to if you're watching that, we're 74 minutes into this football game, and any stoppage will give us a well-earned drinks break. Well, I didn't really mean to exaggerate on drinks break, but what a goal from Malati Munda. Malati Munda with the finish once again in this football game. A beautiful pass downfield. She got past the defenders. She had to get past Nanya Biswas, and she did it just right. And I was talking about the drinks break that would be coming up if we had a stoppage. We do have a stoppage right now, so the players will get a well-earned drinks break. I was about to say that Tata Steel Foundation have done well. They conceded 0 goals in these first 30 minutes. They have improved, and well, they most certainly have improved. They've still conceded a goal heading into the first drinks, so the last drinks break, I should say. And so Odisha Police with a huge momentum swinger in the 75th minute get their 4th goal of the game and heading into the final drinks break of this game, it is Odisha Police 4, Tata Steel Foundation nil. Back from the drinks break, it'll be Tata Steel Foundation getting us going once more. This time from the halfway line, though, courtesy of a goal scored by Malati Munda, the number 12 forward for Odisha Police, managing to find his second goal of this game and really ruining all the momentum that Tata Steel Foundation had with their attacks. And this goal will most certainly give Odisha Police a whole lot more confidence on not only the defensive end, but maybe even the offensive end. We saw it in the first half as well, because I'm saying that because we saw it in the first half. Odisha Police scored one goal. It took them over 20 minutes, if I'm not wrong, 25 minutes, over 25 minutes to score their first goal. Then almost immediately in the 29th minute, just 4 minutes after that, they managed to find their second. That's how much a swing of momentum it can be if you manage to find that one goal. And that's what they've been going for the entire half, or the entire first 30 minutes of this half. And that is exactly what they have gotten. Former champions showing is exactly why they are the former champions of this tournament. But a little turnover there, giving the ball to Tata Steel Foundation, whose pace is currently being exploited by Odisha Police. Odisha Police, they've got some quick runners on their team. A lot of people can run, and they can run with speed. And that's something that Tata Steel Foundation lack. They lack pace. Even in the previous game against Tarani Football Academy, I stressed on multiple occasions that because of Odisha Police, oh no, Odisha Police, Tata Steel Foundation's lack of pace, and Tarani Football Academy's, well, high pace or high speed, CFA were able to use their pace to dismantle TSF. That game ended in, due to a thunderstrike a little early than it should have. But here we'll play the full 90 minutes. And Tata Steel Foundation, they can be proud of themselves. They've played good football. They've played their hearts out. And to be honest, that's all that matters in the end. The fact that you enjoy playing the game that you love. More than whether you're good at it or you're bad at it. Definitely these aspiring young players, they'll look for ways to improve. They'll assess what they've done, and they'll find ways to become better, become stronger, become faster, become everything they need to be there for Team India, for those big clubs in the future. And we just saw their substitution being made by Odisha Police not too long ago. That was player number 15. Sangeeta Das coming in for the captain, number 17, Parvati Kushur. Odisha Police definitely realize that they have the upper hand. They don't have to keep all their starters out right now. They can save their starters for upcoming games. Because of that, they can sort of test their bench strength a little bit more. They can see how well these substitutes play. And honestly, a situation like this could even end up giving substitutes a place in the starting 11 in the future. Odisha Police, though, as of now, not being able to penetrate Tata Steel Foundation's defensive line. So there's a whole lot of struggling that's taking place on the field. They've been pushed back now, Odisha Police. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got about 8 minutes plus stoppage time to play in this second half. It's currently Odisha Police at the top, 4-0. They'll look to make it 5-0 maybe with this possession. Trying to drive in on that right side. They do have a player coming in with quite low. Yeah, it is cleared away by Tata Steel Foundation, but a shot taken by Odisha Police goes comfortably to Nanya Biswas, who's, although conceded 4 goals, has had huge improvement throughout the course of this tournament. So, similar to other players on the team, I've said this before and I'll say it again, Tata Steel Foundation are a championship winning team. Well, Odisha Women's League winning team. They haven't been able to tap into their full potential just yet. But if they put in the hard work, if they do what needs to be done in terms of training, practice, sessions, and matches, they can surely come back next year stronger and have a go at winning their first ever Odisha Women's League. It's just not going to happen this year. I don't think they've made the super group. That directly prevents them from winning it, which means they'll get eliminated at the end of this game. But they can go out with their heads held high. They've played good football. They've become better. Not there yet, but I see potential in this team that could possibly make them go the entire distance. Maybe one day, maybe in the next season, maybe in the season after that. So they could go out of this tournament saying that they've learned something and they've learned to become better. They're noticing their errors and they're trying to mend them. And that's a good trait to have. So all is not in vain for Tata Steel Foundation. So we get to the last 5 minutes of this game. Can a team in blue find a breakthrough? This late in the game won't mean too much, but most certainly will be a reminder of how good they are. Odisha Police, though, their tournament is not over. They will play in the Super Group in order, well, they'll fight to win this year's Odisha Women's League. They're former champions, and they'll have the opportunity to become two-time champions in the next few days. The question is, though, as of now, can they find their fifth? It's some good defense right now being played by Tata Steel Foundation. They are going 100% defensive right now. They are not pushing for goals. They're trying to prevent goals from happening. And as of now, it's working out for them. They're doing quite well. Most certainly, although they have conceded one goal this half, I think they've done a brilliant job overall in this half compared to the previous one, where they struggled a lot when it came to not only getting opportunities but also they were sloppy defensively. There were a few bad passes here and there. There was a lot of pockets which Odisha Police could use. That is not the case in the second half. There's a tighter defense being played. There's more opportunities being created on the offensive end. Well, they're not being created right now, but there were a few opportunities created on the defensive end. And overall, it makes you wonder if this is the exact same Tata Steel Foundation team we saw in the first half. There is definitely some change. That's exactly what you want to see. It's good, not only for them, but also for Indian footballers. And Ananya Biswas makes yet another save in the 88th minute. We've got 2 minutes plus stoppage time to play right now. Getting to the end of not only this game, but the group stages of this year's Odisha Women's League. And Odisha Police, they cannot stop. They can't just celebrate this victory. They have got to think forwards. They've got to move forwards. Think about who their opponents are. Think about how they can counter their opponents, to how they can dissect, if you will, and use the weaknesses. That does not stop. Every single team has to do this in order to have the best chance of victory. The coaches will be working on it for the next couple of days, as don't think the next game is until the 4th, so they'll have a day off on the 3rd to make plans to understand how the other teams play football and how they can counter that. The coach will have a few more, they'll have tomorrow to figure that out, maybe even the rest of the evening. But Odisha Police, the way that they've played against Tata Steel Foundation, it's been quite nice to watch in the first half. In the second half, they were a little unorganized here and there, really just conceding a couple opportunities. Could have been better defensively. But regardless of all that, they've played as a unit, they've played beautiful football, and they've played 90 minutes without conceding a single goal. I say that because we have hit the 90-minute mark. We've officially hit the 90-minute mark. Amount of added time will be confirmed on your screens in a few moments' time. Got to assume that we don't have too much time added on. There haven't been too many stoppages. No, Not too many fouls, which is great to see. One or two occasionally. But really, not too many stoppages this half. It's just been pure football from start to finish. So I'd reckon the time added on would have been quite light as well. But Odisha Police, their quest for goals will continue until we reach the full-time whistle. They are still trying to find their fifth. And more than trying to find their fifth, I'd reckon a very certain Malati Munda might be looking for a hat-trick. She drove in and hopes to find a hat-trick, and being unable to do so, the ball goes back. Most certainly beautiful stuff to watch from both football teams, as Tata Steel Foundation give themselves one more opportunity to score. Here comes the cross. It goes straight to play number 14. So TSF main goal this 92 minutes in. We'll see when the ref wants to blow a whistle. The Odisha Police might get one more opportunity here from the right side. Driving in, comes the cross. Goes to 15. Sangeeta puts in a shot and it goes into the hands of Ananya Biswas. She takes the drop kick. That will be the match. 2 minutes were added on. No goals in the 2 minutes, meaning that Odisha Police have won this game. They have beaten their opponents, Tata Steel Foundation, by a convincing margin. They've outplayed them in the first half. The second half was a little bit closer. Both teams made errors here and there, but in the end, it is Odisha Police who come out on top. And a confirmation of the scoreline at full time. It's Odisha Police 4, Tata Steel Foundation 0.